Hello, everyone. RPG Kingdom Kid here, back with some more Final Fantasy 14. How you all doing today? In the previous live stream, we got a lot done. We took down Garuda at the end of the stream. I'm taking my headphones off for a little bit because I got out of the shower not too long ago, and there's still some water in my ears, so I'm probably just going to have my headphones off for a few minutes at the start here, but yeah, anyway, guys, let me just put a blanket over myself. It's a little chilly. Let's get into that time of year where it starts getting colder, you know, the sun's going down earlier and such, so it is very helpful, and such. So, yeah, it's getting a bit chilly out here now. So, anyway, guys, how y'all doing? But anyway, guys, yes, we are back into Final Fantasy 14 here. We will maybe be wrapping up the entirety of the base game today. I know we have around 20 some missions left. But I don't know what that reverse camera did. But anyway, let's just, you know, continue on. Wow, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, so we'll be doing that, which will be fun. Yeah, okay. So hopefully we can do that. So let me do my normal spiel here. Put my headphones back on because my ears feel like they're water-free. And if not, I can just easily take them off again. But anyway, guys, as you all know, I live stream Saturdays and Wednesdays at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Currently, obviously, we are live streaming Final Fantasy 14 here, which is a fun, fantastic game. I am in love with the game. I actually did some of these side missions off screen. Not all of them, obviously. But I was just like curious. It was like the whole, oh, maybe it's like a... Maybe like, you know, that whole day of like 90, 60 in one day is like a streak type thing. And obviously that is not the case because it still said 1. Because I played it yesterday too. So I was like, what the fuck? But I digress. Also, we're going to a dungeon first right away, it looks like. So that'll be nice. I mean, we were able to do technically two dungeons. I mean, the Garuda dungeon was really all it was just fighting Garuda. But, of course, guys, every single day I release videos at 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, or earlier and later, depending on if it's a day I'm streaming. So today it came out earlier, which was 13 Sentinels, Aegis Rim. That's right, I'm really enjoying that game a lot. And I'm not surprised at all of how much enjoyment I'm getting out of it. It's a fun, fantastic game, and I honestly can't wait to play more of that tomorrow when I record more for it. And then, of course, guys, we have Crash Bandicoot 4. It's about fucking time. Coming out at the 1 p.m. slot, or today it's coming out at 2 p.m. Again, it's another fantastic game that I'm loving to death. It's just like, especially like, I love like, even like, you know, just doing the bare minimum. I don't want to say the bare minimum, but like, you know, just beating the stage. Like, that's all I'm doing on my Let's Plays, just beating the stages. And then I go back off screen on my own time to take care of try to get all the gems in the stage, to try to get all the gems without dying. So I could get like that special medal, which I will never, insanely perfect or something like that. I can't remember what those things are called, but that's what it is. So, all right, hi. You stand before Desmond Dracula, the subterranean fortress excavated by the great Asgardian house of the same name. None but authorized personnel may enter. Here you go. A letter from Lord Portaid. So you've come about the Imperial airship. According to our scouts, the vessel had scarce touched the ground when a pair of men, captains by all accounts, burst forth and bolted. Imperial soldiers have since been sighted in the air, seeking to recapture them. What? The captains are likely to be your friends, you say? Well, let's pray that they are yet to be stepped ahead of their pursuers. The emergency landing reportedly took place near the auditorium Vale, situated southwest of here. I suggest you take your search there. Seek out a knight named Pyramos. He should be able to assist you. Okay, so that was not a dungeon. I have a feeling we'll be going into that place at some point. But okay. I probably could. Well, you know, I probably could have at least given the letter to. Oh, that. Well, who knows if that'll be a dungeon? It might be. Don't want to deal with you guys. Oh, excuse me. We are living in America. America is wonderful. Your Worship, I saw it approach the land with mine own 2 eyes. I hastened to the landing site, arriving just in time to see the vessel take to the skies again, but not before I had deployed a detached of troops. Gruff orders were being barked, but there was an air of concentration about them. Footprints in the snow. There were prisoners aboard the airship. It seems as they seized the opportunity to flee when the vessel was forced to land. The Gorlans who were deployed formed search parties and proceeded to scour the wilderness. In order to alert our forces, I returned to my post. To find evidence that someone had been here in my absence. Whoever they were, they tried the door to no avail and decided to go elsewhere. In all, I marked 2 sets of footprints, one large and one small. If you search the area, mayhap you'll be able to follow the prints of their owners. Okay. I honestly thought we'd be starting off with a dungeon. Not yet. Footprints in the snow. Footprints in the snow. Footprints in the snow. Is that part of a song, or is that from some other? Or is that from some other YouTuber that was like that said stuff like that? I honestly don't know. I feel like I've heard it before though. I was like, because it's like, man, it's very vivid. It's like footprints in the snow, footprints in the snow. Actually, no, I think I know what it is. I think what I'm getting at is I'm doing the beat of like, you know, the from Undertale. I think it was the Asgore start of the fight. I can't remember. And the thing is, like, he normally says, fingers in his ass, fingers in his ass, fingers in his ass, fingers in his ass. Hilarious. Footprints in the snow, footprints in the snow. At some point, I do need to do be the wood, deliver square maple shields to B-Town so I can, like, you know, just get rid of that. You know, if I'm able to wrap up the main quest here in time, I will do that. Wedge! I want to go home. Ah, the police don't need me. I'm not here. It's like as I look, it's all skin and bone underneath, I swear. Andy, it's you! Thank goodness you're here. It's been awful. The Guardians were snapping at our heels like a hungry pack of wolves. I was so hell-bent on evading them, I almost ran headlong into a monster escaping moi thrice. And when I finally found cover, it hit me how cold and hungry I was. Biggs, he isn't here. He went off in a different direction to lure our pursuers away. Me, Sid. Have you had any success? Track down Wedge. That's wonderful news. What of Biggs? Let's see. Well, it's surprising me that the big fellow went off as he did. For all that tongue lashing he gives Wedge, he's always taking care of him. I've scoured the area surrounding the Dark Lord, but have nothing to show for it. Alright, we know for a fact that Biggs headed west. With both Yada and Yelstall helping out, I'm sure we'll turn up soon. Now then, I'll make my way over to your position while keeping an eye out for Biggs. If memory serves, there should be an Ishgardian fortification not far from you, west. Momentum Tower, I believe it's called. Let's meet there. There, I hope. What's that? Master Garlord you spoke with? After 5 long years, thank goodness he's alive. Feeling better now, Andy. Let's go to Momentum Tower and wait for the chief to arrive. I almost said chief. Fingers in his ass. Fingers in his ass. Guys, I don't know what's wrong with me. I think there is something wrong with me. And I'm going to explain to you why in a little bit here. So, I know it's still, like, technically still early in the morn. Early in the morn. But, the majority of the part, I get up. Like, I set my alarm. I have my alarm set at 6:45 because I want to get up to go to the gym early. Every single day. And the gym opens at 7. And yes, I was like, well, why don't you wake up at, like, 7 or a little past 7? I was like, well, I want to wake up, so granted, I won't show up to the gym at 7 o'clock, but I want to get up and, you know, be awake enough to, you know, be there and such. So, no, I get up, I wake up to my alarm, I see my alarm, and I turn off my alarm, and I lay back down, and I go back to sleep. It fucking sucks, and I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to be inside the building. I don't know why I'm, like, walking around outside like this. And I'm like, oh my god, I should not be doing it like that, but of course. But now, like, I'm super tired, even though I go to bed at a decent time. Now, last night I didn't really go to bed at a decent time. Went to bed at like 1, but even then I've still waken up and, you know, done that stuff. But still, so I do that, and then, like, later in the day, like, even for now, like, I literally woke up like maybe an hour ago. And I did my workout and everything. Even though I did my stuff that I normally have been doing ever since when I don't go to the gym, I just do this. So I did all that, and I'm just, like, energized now. So I don't know why. Something's wrong with me. Well met and welcome, adventurer. What brings you to this frozen corner of the realm? Oh, it would seem your companion has caught a chill. Come and warm yourself by the fire. I'll bring you a hot broth. How are you feeling now, then? Stay here as long as you need. Same goes for you, friend. 'Tis plain you have a hard journey ahead of you. You must find rest when you can. Alright, I believe the next quest I complete will give me a level up. Oh yeah, it'll for sure give me a level up. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. I'm fine now, thanks to you. But I can't bear to think of Biggs is still cold all alone with Garlinians on his heel. He lured the enemy away for my sake, and now he's suffering for it. I hate to have to rely on you again, Ande, but could you go search for Biggs? I have the slightest notion where he might be at the moment, but maybe, just maybe the people here have seen something. A Roganian gentleman dressed in the same manner as your companion? I'm sorry, but he did not come by here. Let me think a moment. I would not raise your hopes unduly, but there is a cave situated a short distance to the south. We call it the Fury's Gaze, and it may be worth the while to investigate. I make this suggestion only because your friend seems like the selfless sort. Rather than drawing the enemy to this tower, mayhap he elected to pass us by. Mayhap. That's also, like, another game I need to, like, get into to do is Deltarune Chapter 1 or demo or whatever it's freaking called. I need to, like, do coverage of that because I mean, it's a free thing, so I've had ever since. it became available. That's a lot of plasmoids. Shit, why do I keep doing that? Okay. Let's go talk to Wedgie. Andy, were you able to learn anything? Not in this area. Well, that stands to reason. I suppose seeing as he was trying to lure the Guardians away from me, where within the vast sea of snow and ice could he be? Ba 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 ba. What does Shirk do? Is there a way like I can see what my abilities do without like, you know, doing them? Is there a place I can, like... I guess not. Whatever. Notorious Biggs. Can't give up, Andy. We must find Biggs before he comes to the corridor or is recaptured. There must be someone in the tower who can help us, even if it's only to tell us where else to look. Ask them for me. Ask anyone who will listen. And hurry. Biggs' chance of survival goes slimmer by the moment. We're almost at level 50, boys. So 80 is the max level, I believe, right now. But I'm curious as to think, like, if 50 is the max level for the base game, and then 60 got added in Heaven's Sword, and then 70 to Stormblood, and then 80 for Stormbringer. Or if it's always been 80. Which, by the way, I have yet to buy the expansions. I will probably do that because the thing ends on the 15th, which is next Wednesday. And I definitely need to do that. Because it's only $30 for the 2 other expansions rather than the normal like 35 or 40 for them. So yeah, it'd be nice to just get in that way. Friends lost in the wilderness, you say? He's not to be found around here or in the vicinity of the Dark Lord. It's possible he made it for Whitebrim. To reach it, one must travel through the Fenian Pass, the southern end of which lies in the north and the east of here. While I make no guarantee that your search will bear fruit, it is surely better than worrying in idolism. Wish you luck. Well, one more thing. Do tread warily while climbing the stairs here. Not a moon ago, I near broke my neck when I slipped and took a tumble. Oh, you mean do this? You mean do this? Yeah. What's on your mind? I don't know. Should I do that? Nah, I don't have to. I don't think I'd finish it in time on my lonesome. I need someone else to help. Hey, girlfriend. Orders are to take you back, dead or alive. Which will it be, engineer? Why don't you come and find out, chinhead? They're both like in their stances. That's hilarious, and they're both like boom, da boom, da boom, da boom. Andy, it is well that you are here. The situation is grave. Biggs is in a bad way. We need to do something right now. And has the right of it. You will perish if we delay. With me. No, Lord, kill them all. Oh, you think you can? Did it? Yay, we did it and no one died. Classical. Thanks. Another moment and I would have... He has been too long in the cold. We must find shelter for him. Monument Tower, you say? Very well. Yara and I shall bear him there with all haste. I mean, Yara doesn't look like she'd fare too much in the cold, too. I mean, goddamn, look at her. Sid will be so happy to see Biggs and Wedgie again. I love reunions. Oh, White Brim is... Okay, yes, I've been... Technically, I've been over there before. Ooh, look at this. This thing's pretty. I mean, it's red. Any percentage? No, nothing has been done over this, so... I could try, but I will most likely die. Thank you enough, Andy. And the same goes for the rest of you. Thank you all so much. Don't mention it. We are a family, are we not? Well, yes. It's just. I didn't think I'd ever see. I'm like, yeah. It was a lot of you, my life, and you said wedges too, Andy. I'm losing count of how much I owe you. Biggs, Wedge, gods, it's good to see you two of you again. Chief, it's you! It's really you! In our hearts, we knew you were still alive, but to finally see you in the flesh. When Alpha Noon told me of the raid on the Walking Sands, I feared the worst what happened. The enemy struck with nary a warning. Didn't stand a chance. Wedge and I were in the workshop when they came. Before we knew what was happening, the Imperials had us at gunpoint. It must have been awful. There's one thing I don't understand, though. How did the Garleans get there so fast? I mean, the Immortal Flame should have seen them coming, right? I myself have asked the same question. That day when I returned to the carnage of the Walking Sands, I know not a miss in horizon. Nothing at all to suggest the passing of an Imperial force. From this, I concluded that the Garleans came neither by land nor by air. Nay, they were born there by teleportation magics. Magics of the kind used by the Asians. Carry on. We were bound and blindfolded on the cargo bay of a waiting airship. I can't rightly say how long we were aboard, but when the time came for us to disembark, we found ourselves in the midst of an Imperial stronghold. Castrium Century. Upon arrival, we were marched off into the main complex. Biggs and I were thrown into the detention cell together, while Minfilia and the others were taken elsewhere. That was the last we heard from them. Castrium Century. Yeah. What happens next? Well, we were held in isolation for what felt like years, but was probably moons, or maybe only weeks. And then without warning, the Imperials collected the pair of us and put us on another vessel, which we found out was bound for Garlemald. Much to our dread, we knew that if we were taken back there, we weren't like to leave again. So risky though it was, we sabotaged the airship's altitude control and thereby forced the emergency landing. And in the midst of the ensuing chaos, we managed to slip our captures. The rest, as they say, is history. If I didn't know better, I'd call that a likely story. Sabotage the altitude controls of an airborne vessel. That would have been Biggs' handiworks, like like as not. You always were resourceful in a tight spot, my friend. Hi, our friends are still in danger. Are they? Thank you for your eye, my dear assistant to me. Well, I think I owe you another debt of gratitude. There's still many questions in my mind, but the answers can wait. And feel the others still want to wait for rescue. Alright, you lot. Garland Ironworks is back in business. Let's go and give the Imperials what for. Hurrah! Come into my castrum. I see Biggs and Wedge are with us again. Now we must find a way to rescue me and the others. God knows we've been kept them waiting for too long enough. Based on what we learned, I believe it's safe to say they're being held at Castrium Century. So let us converge at Revel's Toll in Maudol. It's a good place as any to prepare and better than most. Rolling east and south will get you there. When we arrive, let us seek the advice of the local adventurers. We're bound to learn a thing or two that will benefit our mission. I'm technically in Corthus, right? Yeah, okay. Luckily, it doesn't seem to be that far away from me, so I guess that's the good news. Mapping the realm, Mordor. I gained 24,900 experience points. Hurrah. Maybe that's what I should do one time, is just like keep riding on my chocobo, just like go around places. Music is great for this area. I mean, the music has been fantastic throughout the whole entire game, so. Well, my friend, what brings you to the Reverend's Toll? Did I hear you rightly? Friends are being held captive at Castrium Century, and you want to rescue them. Don't mean to discourage you, but that might prove difficult. Stronghold has been on high alert of late, with armed patrols seen about the perimeter around the clock. Not even Fly could get in without 100 yalms of the walls undetected. If the Garleans were alerted to our coming, we cannot know what they will do to Mephiel and the others. We must act with the greatest stealth. Aye, it has been too good old-fashioned infiltration. With security so tight, how are we going to smuggle ourselves in? Well, I have a mind to walk through the front door. Huh? The front door? Alright, we'll disguise ourselves as Imperial troops and march right in. For this, we'll need a few sets of Imperial uniforms, a suit of Magitech armor, and impeccable timing. That's a bold strategy, but if it just might work. Where were we? There's certainly no shortage of opportunities to borrow the equipment. Knowing those Imperial apostles, they won't even suspect that we scavenged Erosians would think to use their technology. Then it's settled. I like Sid. If you're determined to go ahead of this, I'd recommend you speak with Gallimund. The fellow's got a personal grudge against the Empire and happens to know a deal about Castrium sentries besides. With no doubt that he'd want to be able to evade. Yada and I shall go to reconter Gallian activity at the stronghold. It would not do if something were to befall our comrades before we had the chance to act. Come and join us when you're ready, Andy. Let's do this. Sometimes I wonder, Yada, are there ever times when you are not enthused? I'm nothing if not enthused, Yastola, and you're beginning to remind me of Papalimo. Looking for Gallimund, are ya? Well, you found him, whoever you are. Yeah, you're looking against Castrium Sentry, and you need my help? Yeah, something tells me we're going to get along just fine. Getting even with Gallimund. So you have friends at Castrium Sentry what want for rescue. That Southborn knows me too well. Now you can count on my help. I've got to score stuff with the Imperials. I never passed on an opportunity to get back at the Horse Sons. But enough about me. Let's talk strategy. Rescuing folk from captivity is right delicate business. A single oversight, just one little blunder, that's all over. You can't leave any room for uncertainty. For starters, you need to confirm beyond the shadow of a doubt that your friends where you think they are. You don't want to risk your neck only to discover they've been moved elsewhere. But how can you find out? Yes, by following these instructions. If you approach Century to the east, you'll see a swampland to your left called the Tangle. Get in there, never mind all the mobiles or negativity your way into the left corner. Navigate. I don't know why I said negativity. You'll come upon some drainage pipes coming down to the stronghold. Don't ask me how I know, but one of them leads back to the command tower. If you listen closely, might be as you can eavesdrop on some of the happenings within. Once we know for certain your friend's there, we'll move to the next stage of the operation. Now get going and Godspeed. Dude, goddamn. I've mentioned this time and time again in previous streams. But I have done a complete 180 about this game. I was so scared. I was like, oh god, I'm gonna I'm just gonna I'm not gonna hate it, but I'd be like, man, it'll just end up being like, I can't play this because of like all this and that, and then now it's like, holy fuck, this game's amazing. Like, I can't. Granted, I'm still like not that good at it. Like, I still need to figure out like how the hell to like sell shit, you know. I don't know why I did that. I did not mean to give myself the Zerk. I wanted to give myself the little jewel thing there. But I'm like, god damn. Oh, fuck. Ooh, the music's like the battle music's even a little different for this spot. Hey, it's a Marlboro. I don't think there's no game past this dude. Oh, marble vine. I needed that for something, I guess. This pipe, I need to go to the other one. Oh, hi there. Interacting. Oh, fuck. Oh, is that what that sheep thing is? Like, just chain them up? The faint sound of conversation echoes down the pipe. For the captives, does she still refuse to speak? She may as well be a daft mute for all the information we've gotten out of her. Those aren't much better. The Elysian gets on my nerve most of all. Every time he opens his mouth, it's only a spout gibberish. I do wonder, why is the tribesman so obsessed with this Minthelia woman? They say she possesses some mystical power, something we Garleans don't have. Mystical power? Like the kind that beastmen use? How am I supposed to bloody know? If you're so curious, why don't you ask the tribesmen yourself? As well, try to tumble her? I like my head where it is, thank you very much. The break is over. Best we get back to our stations. The footsteps grow fainter until it was all silent. Oh, hi. It's good to see you, Andy. Good to see you again, Andy. I've given to understand you have conducted some reconnaissance. Tell me, what were you able to learn? Some Minthelia and the others are indeed at Castrium Century. Their presence thus confirms we may proceed with the mission. While you were afield, Sid took the liberty of a devastating plan of action. Pray have the details from him. I should be talking to Garlord, right? Because you have the next set of things you want me to do, right? Look on it. As Alphamon has already told you, we're flying out to the course of the rescue. This of it is unchanged. We disguise ourselves as Imperial soldiers and infiltrate the stronghold. Kalman is looking into ways to procure a suit of magic armor. In the meantime, I need your assistance for some preparations of my own. The few and the others are counting on us, Sunday. Let's not keep them waiting any longer than necessary. Drowning out the voices. While Gamorrean goes about devising his plan, we need to see to some preparations of our own. We wouldn't do it if the Imperials were to discover that they're short in armor. To prevent this from happening, I'm going to put together a makeshift communications jamming device. The explanation is likely to get a bit technical, so bear with me. Imperial forces communicate at a distance via electromagnetic waves. So the voices are born upon etheric lightning energy that permeates the air. Now the hill-sized cluster of quark crystals on the west has been observed to amplify the self-same energy. By making use of the property, we should be able to drown the Imperial voices. To ensure that we have enough amplification, we must identify the most potent crystal among the cluster. For this, I need you to go there and use this device to take the readings. I'll mark the likely places on your map. That's another thing. Fall Guys Season 2 started yesterday, I believe, or the day before, and I haven't done that yet. Well, just so you know, plasmoids are drawn to lightning energy. Don't be surprised if you run into them. Alright, we have, counting this one, we have 15 missions left. So let's get to it. I have a feeling like obviously we'll get one that is into a dungeon, and then probably obviously the last one will be a dungeon as well. So like I said, thank God that there's not plasmoids showing up at every single location. There'll be one that shows up at this one. Two of them. Nope, three of them. fuck, just run. God damn it! I think I should make this spot my home point for now. What? Did that one person do something to me? I don't know, like, did that one person do something to me? I don't know how the hell I'm supposed to get to this one. I don't see a spot. Is it above? Is it below? Ah, it is above. How the hell do I get up there? Get rid of this motherfucker first. Now, how the hell do I get up to that one? Oh, right here. Bitch. the read's excellent. Here, let me see the numbers. Yes, 4 of these crystals should suit our purpose, though I pray that we won't have need for their power. Thanks, Sandy. Oh, I'll get a thing. We know exactly he is now, because there's something I want you to do by way of preparation. He plans to have you enter Castrian Center and all decked out Imperial duds, but in disguise is more than just clothes you're wearing. You also gotta act the part. At the very least, you need to know how to perform a convincing Imperial salute. First impressions, everything, as they say. I could teach you to salute myself, of course, but that's best you'll learn it from the experts. So get yourself near as you dare to Castian Sentry and watch the Imperials doing what they do. Okay. Oh wow, I'm getting 5,100 experience now from these quests that I'm finishing. Get the fuck away from me, you fucking toads. Bum, 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 bum. Da, da, da. I'll be honest, every time one of those fucking toads grabs me by their tongue, it scares me a bit. I'm like, fuck. Shit. that's that. Nothing to report, sir. We have received an anonymous warning that insurgents' forces are near. We must redouble our vigilance. I shall recommend that patrols be increased. Alrighty, can report. Did you manage to land the Imperial salute? No. Best you don't demonstrate. I'm liable to fly into a rage and crack skull. I'll just take your word for it. And then the emote the Imperial salute. You're called Annie Dull, yes? I have heard of your plight from my friend Galamond. As a fellow adventurer and son of Elzenbolt, both, I would offer you my assistance. In order to infiltrate Cassian's Century, you and your comrades must disguise yourselves as Imperial soldiers. The question is how to go about acquiring the uniforms and helms. There are places a man might purchase them, but individuals who deal in such wares are not the sort of whom you would entrust your secrets. It would be more prudent, I believe, to procure what you need via traditional means, from the bodies of their recent deceased owners. The far-flung area around Cassian's Century never lacks the Imperial patrols. It ought not to take long to obtain 3 sets of gears, one for each member of the infiltration team, Biggs, Wedge, and yourself. When you have what you need, please return here and allow me to inspect the spoils. Oh, wow, we're almost at level 49. I wonder if we'll be at level 50 before the end of the main story. I got all the helms. Alrighty. Oh, fuck me. The tape, 3 sets of Imperial equipment. Yep. Damage as I had suspected. In their present condition, I fear these uniforms would help our elect to just suspicion. They must be repaired, if only sufficiently. Fortunately, blacksmiths Eginolf at the Diamond Forge in Rowan's House of Splendors should be able to hammer them into shape in no time. I've already set word ahead and have been assured that he is expecting you. Worry not, we have already impressed upon him the need of utmost scrutiny as the nature of your mission. Or secrecy, I can't remember what he said. Script exchange. I'm literally looking for a place where I could sell some of this shit that I do not need. I was about to add way more. Oh, I have a lot of yokai mails. I should definitely hand those in. That's what the coffers are. Okay. Should definitely check those out. Oh, I'm bounded to all of these items already, so that's why I can't sell them, huh? That's fine. Okay. Shit. Something I was going. Oh yeah, the item coffers. I can't believe I never. Then again, I've never knew about like all this shit, so. Can I like sort these or? I'm currently have equipped this better anyway, but I guess I could just end up selling them, so. Oh, so I could also just sell from this way. Okay. Okay, so that's how I sell. Okay. So you're the adventurous Sock Mulk sent, are you? I've been waiting for you. Now let's see what you got for me. I see. Yes. I can hammer these back into shape for ye. So I owe your friend Sock Mulk a favor or two. Took good care of old Elkif back in the day before I fell in with old Roland, and he did. Did you know he's the son of the wealthiest families in the Sultan? Wouldn't expect someone like that to end up in the life he did, but I suppose he always felt the adventurer's life calling him. But here I go blabbing on when there's work to be done. Just hold your horse buzz for a moment or two, and the great Alphagone will have your gear looking good as new. We'll have 12 left after this. And there we have it, which it won't do you much good in battle, mind ye, but from what I hear, that's not your pride to anyhow. Do send Salcomel my regards, will ye? Okay, now I understand. Like, I just didn't see those. I thought it'd be like a sell thing in the menu there, but nope, it's just its own thing. Have you had the uniforms and helms repaired? Oh, these will serve beautifully. The great Agenholf never fails to impress. The quality of these repairs would fool even a leg-get justice. Thus equipped, you should not have any trouble blending in amongst Imperial forces. At least you fear that the Garleans might detect your foreignness. Foreigners, in fact, from the greater part of the Garlean invasion force in Elzar. You see, when the Empire subjects new territory, it assimilates the people of the land into its armed forces. In turn, those conspired forces are sent to subject to faraway lands. In this way, Garlean nips rebellion in the bud and extends its territory in one fell stroke. With that, my part of your mission is done. I am full glad to have been of assistance in your cause. Why would I, a wealthy merchant, wish to help you? I know not where you heard such a tale, but believe me when I tell you that I'm but another humble adventurer, one who desires only to act in the best interest of the realm. Roland has finally received the plan to our pretended suit of magic tech armor. Good work getting them Imperial duds. You'll be pleased to hear that I ain't been idle myself. It took me long enough, but I finally hatched a plan to get us a suit of magic tech armor. Now, from what I've seen, Cassian Sentry deploys a rapier for most of its patrols. Trouble is, the patrols themselves are irregular, meaning random routes and random deployments, and hardly any of them come anywhere near Reverend's Toll. So, hoping to coax the Imperials out of their shell, I took the liberty of feeding them a bit of old false intelligence some insurgents had designed on their stronghold. It ain't far from the truth, now I come to think of it. Any road, we should start seeing more patrols than we have up till now. What you need to do is approach one of those patrols dressed up in your shiny tin suit and alert them of the enemy's presence. Having done that, you'll want to lure them as near to Reverend's Toll as you can. Like as not, though, they'll be wary of venturing far from their own walls. If they do need a bit of extra encouragement, use this smoke signal here. Pushing fresh from an Imperial scout, they'll come running when they see that. And when the cavalry arrives, you'll hit them with odd and make off with their rapier. Simple as that. If it ain't mistaken, there's a patrol sweeping the perimeter right now, so run along, and don't forget to salute. I need to be wearing that, I need to be wearing the Imperial suit, don't I? Oh man, maybe we won't wrap it up in this stream. I don't know. It all depends. I say that, but I mean, we are only like we're not even like halfway done with the stream here, so we could make it. I don't know how many quests we've already done, so. Fuck off if there's 2 of them. I'm not fighting them. I am not fighting them. Fuck off! Their own soldier. Soldiers scouting to the east, you say? Judging by your description, they are well beyond the perimeter. But I will not have it. But I won't have it said that I was remiss. You return to the scene and keep an eye on those insurgents. Should all go awry, use your smoke signal to call us. Get the fuck away from me, you mud puppies! Get the fuck away from me, you stupid nicks. Motherfucker! Duty time. Oh shit, level 50. If you don't mind me joining, seeing as we see this event weaponry, I thought it'd be best to be on hand. Oh, there she is. Place. Where's the enemy? Still over there! Send the repair. Let us make an example of these insurgents. god. Fucking attack. Did it. Huzzah! Last, our very own suit of magic tech armor. Not wishing to look a gift chuckle on the beak, but it seems rather the worse for wear, doesn't it? Biggs, Wedge, what's your honest assessment? Well, there's the fact that she's smoking, of course, but looking past that, I'd say she was structurally sound. I don't think the way these legs are buckled, I hate to say this, but this Trophsman's men may be damaged. Yeah, but aren't those things protected by thick armor plates? They are, yes. It's odd. The casting doesn't seem to have taken a blow. I suspect they're dealing with a faulty part. Well, whatever it is we dealt with, we're not resting until it's fixed. Not one wink of sleep. You got that, Wedge? Shark chocobo. I heard that! A hall has been set aside for us in the reverence toll. As we will carry out the repairs. Look for us there, Andy. Okay. Will that be my new mount when we get it fixed? Because that'd be great. Oh my god, let me... I was about to say, is that not one I need to take care of? I honestly don't know why I did this. I should have, like, not done this. waiting until I get my health back. Guess is I have to do at least 2 more. Awesome. Waste of fucking time, though. Let's take cover. So let's look inside. Go on and join them. Now had time to take a closer look at the repairs. Primarily diagnosis was correct. Strictly sound, but her servo mechanism is faulty. You needn't worry though, Biggs and Wedge will see that her restored to her former glory in no time. Give those two something to mend and they will think of naught else until the job's done. It's a marvelous thing to behold. Prove do you remind them to visit the private. Oh, wow, that's gonna be a pain in the dick to do. There, everything's in order now. Every little thing she does is magic tech. That's actually hilarious. Hello, Michael. How are you doing? Hello, Michael. Sorry I didn't see your comment earlier. There's a proceeding of peace. It shouldn't be long now before Biggs and Wedge will complete the work. There is, however, one small problem. As you may recall, the mechanism itself that's discovered to be faulty, which was subsequently ascertained that the magnetic core which drive it is worn beyond use. Such cores are rather fragile devices, which must be repaired regularly in intervals. Thanks to the neglect of our Imperial colleagues, however, the one use of this repair was long overdue. Alas, we do not have access to a ready replacement here in Mordor, but all is not lost. Wes thinks he might have identified an alternate solution. Go and see him, would you? He'll explain details to you. As I believe the chiefs already informed you, the magic cores will be on use. We need to find a replacement. I thought about having you pretend more repairs, but even if the Durnan mechanism engineers casting Century had remembered to replace the cores, we risk arousing Imperial suspicion. But do not despair, for I believe there's a solution. To substitute the magic core with a mammoth heart. In case you don't know, a mammoth heart can be used to grant sustenance to an automaton. By my reckoning, such a device should be more than capable of regulating the army's server mechanism. We'll just need to make some minor modifications to the housing unit. I've already placed on an order of first-rate mammoth heart with the Goldsmiths Guild. All the repairs is for someone to go to Old Dot and collect it. Oh, and pay for it. Did I mention how much it costs? No. Well, they typically cost something in the order of... we don't mind footing the bill. It's for a good cause. Wedge! Gosman's Guild, the one guild I have yet to join. Well, to be fair, there's a lot of guilds I haven't joined yet, so... Sorry, I'm looking through Twitter and I'm like, are you fucking serious about like some shit I'm reading about like... It's more so about WWE, but like, goddamn, WWE's just in the shitter right now. Fuck them. Alrighty. Let's do this. Hopefully it won't take too long. Oh there, come and collect the man heart, you say? Then you must be here on behalf of Garland Ironworks. I've taken the liberty of picking the finest example we have. A heart fit for a price among mammoths. Oh, that won't be necessary. The heart is for Master Alphaman's personal use, after all. You notified us a short while ago that his manservant would be coming to collect it. Tender in years though he may be, Master Alphaman has been a benefactor of ours since my predecessor's time. The goldsmith guide won't dream of charging him. But here's a mammoth heart. May it serve you well. Oh, and please do pass on my compliments to your master. Well, okay then. Ugh. Alright, 10 more guys after this one, I think. Yeah, man, I can't wait to see how it works. The next one has to be a dungeon. Hurrah, thank you so much! But this is magnificent! Must have cost an emperor's ransom. Free of charge! Scarcity of Alphaman? Coming from an infernal family certainly has its advantages. Well, without further ado, let's give it a try. I've already modified the housing unit, so it should slot right in. Ah, she's ready. Magic armor, engage! Or not. She just needs a lovely tap, I'll wager. Yes, she's alive! Let's take her outside and put her through her paces. Andy, would you care to do the honest? Sure. I mean, who else is gonna do it? I'm in the policy. We'll begin as soon as you're ready. First, I'd like to try to climb that tangle of crystals yonder, as far as you can go, if you so please. Or if for some reason you need to dismount, simply come back here and we'll start again. No, it was evade for either leg. Good. Next, jump back down and then sprint north as quick as you can. Motherfucker. Make sure it's absorbed all impact with others. Excellent. Please make your way back, Andy. Every little thing she does is magic tech. Every little thing turns me on. This is one big machine thing here. Those will remain stable during vigorous motion. Excellent. And that concludes our test. Thank you for cooperation. Here's a summary of my findings. The deviant is in sound condition. With some fine-tuning, we can expect a noticeable improvement in performance. As for the servo's mechanism, I'm afraid it's not nearly as responsive as it should be. And I'm at a loss to explain why. The memory heart is in pristine condition and should be installed correctly. Perhaps its inner workings are simply too different to operate harmoniously with the armor's other mechanisms. Whereas Magitech Core serves only to conduct impulses, memorate hearts, and enable automations to process the information collected by the senses as feelings! Maybe she just doesn't feel like part of the team. In which case, we should all do our best to make her feel welcome. Welcome. Click. Duty time. Tough as it feels. I knew I best I welcome myself to a bloody standstill. What were you expecting to do anyway? Bob us a curtsy? No doubt you're wondering why the subsman is so important as to warrant its silliness. Thought the pilot would be required to control the armor's every movement manually. This would be an ominous task on the best of times and wholly impactful during battle. Using a Mammoth heart in place of a warm Magitech core seemed a promising solution. Unless the device does not appear to be compatible with Guardian technology. Wedge, are there no other ways we might demonstrate our appreciation to our friend here? I'm at my wit's end, Chief. She just doesn't seem convinced. We could try a little dance perhaps or cheer our heads off. Imperials, they've come for the armor. Damn it, they have us cornered. There's a rapier. Taken by the traitor Garlord. And is that the Icon Slayer? Oh, bollocks. Call in reinforcements. Hells you will. Okay, solar repair. Request immediate assistance. Respond. Respond! It's no use, sir. There's some sort of interference. Curse you, Garland. No matter. If we can't reclaim it, destroy it. Oh, there. Bloody hells. Andy, protect the armor at all costs. Did it. Ah. Bop, boop, bop. Chief, look, she moved! Oh, now she designs to grace us with her presence. Took us a good while, but we're finally ready. It's time to infiltrate Cassian's Sentry and rescue our comrades. And the finishing touch. Idiot, why did you do that? We needed to infiltrate that place and... Could have done that afterwards. Alright, are we gonna be at level 50 here? Maybe. No, not quite. Swordsman's is now fully functional, and all it took was a simple fight to the death. Remind me not to install Mammoth aboard the Enterprise, would you? Much as I love her, I'd rather not be required to profess it being before boarding. But enough of that, let's see to our final preparations. Thanks to Biggs and West, repairs are as good as new. We're as prepared as we're like to get. Let's do this! All your preparations that day. We leave as soon as you're ready. Government, you came. I thought I'd give you a all-round send-off. It's the least I could do for the fine men and women who are about to make my lifelong wish come true. Oh, well, do our best. Excuse me for the help you've afforded us. We know little and less about you. What's the Empire do to you and your ire? But I feel I put curiosity before consideration. Quite understand if you'd rather not reveal his memories. No, I don't mind truly. Truth be told, a part of me was itching to tell you my tale. Mind you, 'tis hardly novel. I ain't the first to suffer in Imperial hands. Like most folks, I used to have a mother. She was a sweet character with a smile never far from her face. There was a sister, too. Pretty little thing, she was. Gentle as a lamb, but tough as nails. We were poor folk living simple lives, but we knew happiness just the same. And then the Imperials came and took it all away. When Alamino fell, they put my family in a camp. Being a lad, I was made to do hard labor, while my mother and sister were forced to do far worse. They hid their suffering from me as best they could, but I knew and the thought that drove me mad. We had to escape, and so I had to plan to get them outside of the city. We were picking our way around a gorge not far outside the walls when they caught up with us. And rather than allow themselves to be taken again, my mother and sister leapt off the edge over the edge before my very eyes. Heartbroken as I was, I didn't put up a fight when the Imperials clasped me in chains and dragged me back. So some years after that, I escaped again, and that time I got away. I swore then that I'd get revenge on the Empire and become an adventurer so as to all my skills and earn the coin I need. But now 2 decades since gone on by, and which what I've achieved, bugger all, that's what. Not like you lot. You ain't been here 10 minutes, and you've already done more, I imagine, 10 bloody years. You give us too much credit, Goldman. We seek only to rescue our friends. Now, what's more important than that? In any road, after you've gotten your friends back, you plan on going out the Empire, don't pretend you ain't. I've helped a few folk take on the Imperials over the years, and every time I have, it's helped starve off an appetite for revenge. But something tells me I won't be going hungry for a while with everything you've got planned. And you're sure that will satisfy you. If you wish to strike back at the Empire with your own hands, you need to only say the word. We'd be glad to have you with us. Tempting thought your offer is, I'm afraid I must decline. I swore I'd get revenge on the Empire, 'tis true, but I've long since realized that the front lines was no place for a man like me. Aye, there's something as would call me craven, but I prefer to think of myself as a realist. My talents lie in scheming, you see, not swordplay. Helping folk like you is how I can make the most difference. But that's quite enough storytelling for one day. Best not keep your friends waiting any longer. I'll be praying for your safety and success. May Ragala give you strength. When the Empire goes, misery invariably follows in its wake. For the sake of all who call Arizea home, we must put an end to Gai's ambitions. First, we have friends to rescue. Biggs, Wedge, and I will lie in wait east of Castrian Sentry, just outside the Stronghold's patrol perimeter. Join us when you're ready. Oh, and don't forget to wear your disguise. Well, this will be the shortest rescue mission in history. I mean, I've been wearing my disguise ever fucking since, man. Hello? Hello? What the fuck's going on? Oh, fuck off! Okay, I apologize for that, everyone. I don't know why it was being a bitch like that. So, my internet is fit now. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. I did set up a callback type thing, so... that's what will happen. I've already seen this, so I'm just gonna... Can I, like... Just skip it. Alrighty. So, let us do this. I will definitely... probably go a little bit longer because of this, so... You know what? I will... You know what? We will end the main story here. We will end the base game, the base story of this. We will end that, so... I think that'll be good enough for it, so... I don't know why it did that. Probably the simple solution would have been just to unplug it and plug it back in, but at the same time, it's like, why did it stop in the first place? Everything was secured, everything was hooked up correctly, so I don't know why it was doing that. So, hopefully, the Leech King... But I don't know. I don't know. It was dumb that it did that, so why are you right next to me? Good. I just went to a cutscene from this. Forgive me for saying so, but you cut quite a dashing figure in Imperial black and crimson. But now's not the time for jests. Let's review the infiltration plan. Castrian Sentry lies just beyond. A short while ago, an Imperial patrol left to do its rounds. Alpoon and I will create diversion out here and keep them occupied for as long as we are able. Meanwhile, the three of you will enter the stronghold, posing as a patrolling and returning from duty. Should Alpha and I prove less distracted than hoped, I will contact you via Link Pearl. Be ready to beat a hasty retreat. Wedge will lead the way in the rip here. Stay close to him. I hardly need to tell you this, but don't do anything suspicious. Or unless you wander, Yada and Yelstella left shortly before you arrived. We have planned that they should linger in the vicinity to cover our retreat in the event that Alpha and I attract too much attention. But the approach of the Imperial vehicle forced us to improvise. Don't be too disappointed. They did at least leave a message for you. Something along the lines of, don't do anything reckless, if memory serves. Wise words. Alright, the Imperial Patrol should be returning any moment now. You'd best be off. Good luck, Andy. May the 12 be with you. Or may the 12 keep you, or something like that. I don't know. Religion!
You have spirit. That I will allow. Yet you struggle to the benefit of none, least of all, yourself. This echo of yours intrigues us. We desire only to understand it, and for that we need your help. You wish to be rid of the icons, do you not? You would have saved yourself a great deal of torment had you accepted our aid from the beginning.
Damn!
Tell me everything, and I shall end it quickly. Refuse, and though you beg for death, you shall not have it. Which will it be? As you wish, my dear Minfilia. Unpleasant though it will be for all concerned, you leave us no choice but to employ more rigorous methods of study.
Rigorous.
Be so kind as to deliver the prisoners to Castrum Meridianum.
Yes, milady.
Best back to my dudes. Supplies aren't going to move themselves, and any other prisoners come to that. Oh, my apologies. There are notes there. So engrossed was I in my task. You'd be engrossed too, had the Pippins command you to arrange for the prisoners to be transported. What prisoners speak of? You mean you haven't heard? Only the infamous signs of the Seventh Dawn. Captured by Tribuzans herself. If you don't believe me, have a look in the storage tower next. You'll pass that way. That's a fine salute. Part of the maintenance crew from Audience, are you? Welcome to the Casting Century, engineer. Well, prisoners. You've heard the rumors then. Yes, they've been held in the storage tower, but I strongly suggest you pay them no mind. There was someone here to work, not to gap at Eorzea's defeated heroes. Now I'll show a bit of enthusiasm and I'll have you reported. Greetings, comrade. Forgive me for asking, but you haven't visited the storage tower recently, have you? I don't ask because I dropped something in there and, oh, who am I fooling? I found one of the prisoners, alright? Dare say you know the one, I mean, the seven blonde? Goodness, no. It's a lava felon lass I'm smitten with. So adorable it hurts. I want to sweep her up into my arms and squeeze her till my arms ache. What do you reckon it would take to convince the Centurion to lend me the key so I can see her? That's what? What's this? You need access to the storage tower. What business have you there? The tribe's best estate. It's highly irregular, but it would not do to make my lady rough. Take my application key so that I return when your errand is concluded. As we expected. I'm going to need a special key for one to pass the bulkhead. Here you go. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Is it time for duty? It's time for duty. No! Failure and the rest. Thank goodness they're safe. I'm the one you want. Leave the others be. If you harm my friends, I swear I shall take my own life, and you shall answer to your mistress. Aww. Satoru! You must do something. The entire castle know we're here. Oh, you're right. We may not get a better chance. It's the third squadron. What is it? Rapier. Seized. When? And this came to light now. Only now? Culprits will have left a trail. Take as many men as you need and scour the area. I want the report Rapier found. There's no chance. What the? Strike my last. Eliminate the intruders. Yeah, you really want me to like try to like Yeah, you really want me to try to untie you? As I keep getting my ass handed to me? Yeah, no, fuck you guys. I cannot do this. I cannot try to unhand you. Fucking goddamn it. Yeah, no. How do they expect you to unbind them? How? How do they expect you to unbind them? A, it takes fucking forever. Andy, I was so scared. Oh, they're there. It was foolish of you to come here. You might have been killed. But thank you. I shudder to think what might have happened had you not arrived when you did. I say, did you not see that caught anywhere? I'm beginning to feel for the fellow. No. To linger here shall yield us no answer. Unless away, ere the window to our liberty close shut. Close it shut. And both I am, of course. What did you say? Escaped? Then recapture them! Fail and I shall have your head. And what have we here? Yustola. The tribesman herself, just as you said. You have the eye of an Ahriman Yada. Oh. Well, she's kind of hard to miss in the showy armor of hers. Cursed silence. How did you slip our defenses? With unexpected ease, if truth be told, there chanced to be a commotion outside the castrum walls which allowed us to avail ourselves to the comforts of your vehicle. You're still just being polite. That was one of the most uncomfortable things I've ever stowed away in. It's no wonder it's called the Phantom Train. No passenger would be seen dead on it. So you skulked in the midst of fright like a vermin you are. I shall be sure to have words with our rat catcher. Such negligence is unforgivable. And that is far from your most pressing concern. First you must answer for your own wrongdoing. Livia sans genus. It was you who laid to the raid of the walking sands. You who butchered on our men and women for the crime of being unworthy to capture. You killed our friends. We'll never forgive you. Nor shall we suffer you to plague Erosia a day longer. Betake you to your god.
More intruders! Protect the tribesmen!
Confound it. Yada with me. Haha, bitch.
After them!
Where is His Excellency?
In the hangar, my lady, in discussion with our guest.
I let him at once.
Yes, my lady!
No. No, no, no!
There they are! Find out and surround them!
No. Must protect Tataru. Biggs, I'm going in. See everyone to safety.
No, Wedge, don't do it!
Wedge! Uh-oh.
Oh, no, Andy, hold them off. I'll look after Minfilia and Tataru.
Bump, bump. Bump, 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 bump. Oh, for the love of God, let me fucking aim. magic tech scene around here? Oh God, hi. A magic tech colossus. Hooray, we are done.
Take the leader, kill the rest.
The Stola!
What the?
The Astola! Pray, forgive us our delay.
Nice.
Papolino, Minfilia,
Papolino.
Ida!
What took you so long?
Well, it's nice to see you too. The reunion must wait. Right. First things first.
Yes, let's get back to being heavily outnumbered.
Wedge! Wedge!
You ditched your Magitech armor. Fool of a Lalafell!
Fool of a Lalafell.
Well, excuse me. She's all yours if you think you can do any better.
Must protect friends.
But there's no one in there.
This is Sid. Can you hear me?
What's up, Sid?
I need you to count to 5, then jump. Understood?
Sure.
1, 2,
3.
4.
I did count! No, we just abandoned it. Oh my god, we are awful people.
I know not which is more pitiful, the charlatans who rule Eorzea, or the masses that clamor for their implausible panaceas.
Panaceas.
I see that which they cannot. This realm founders for want of a ruler with true power. The power to cast down icons. If you continue to deny this truth, it is the people who will suffer. Embrace reason.
What in the 7 hells?
What in the 7 hells? Oh shit!
Oh no. It's here.
12 preserve us. They finished it. Ultima weapon.
So it has a name.
It is a relic of ancient Alag, excavated from its resting place deep beneath Alamigo. The Alagans used it to crush primal and foe alike, and now the Garleans mean to do the same.
Damn you, Gaius!
Damn you, Gaius!
Look! There, beside the Black Wolf. An Ascian. An overlord, no less. His garb attests to that.
La Habrea. It could only be him.
Oh!
Thancred!
Sacred.
He was La Habrea? No. No, this cannot be!
Well then.
To go now! Hang on!
Thancred! No!
All that time, the enemy was beside me, and I never even suspected. And to think that it was I who suggested that Thancred investigate the Ascians. How could I have been so blind?
Don't hit the
Small
ship.
wonder the enemy knew our every move, and where to find us. Confound it all!
Hey, where's your sister, by the way? We haven't seen her in like 3 streams, so...
No, this is not the time for self-doubt. The Alliance leaders staked their hopes on the Scions, but now they believe us all dead or missing. When they learn of the Empire's new weapon, we cannot be certain what they will do. We must go and offer them what assurances we can that defeat is not inevitable.
Kryl, this is Minfilia.
The situation
I
may
am
have
in
taken
some
an
haste,
ill
so
turn.
forgive me if I seem brusque.
But the battle is far from over.
Is it ready?
And so long as we stand together,
Wonderful.
there shall
I'm
ever
sorry
be
to
hope
press,
of
but
victory.
We need it urgently. How soon can it be
The people of
delivered?
Eorzea falter for want of such hope.
I am in your
Let
debt,
us
my
provide
friend.
it. Let us bear to them the tidings that the Scions of the 7th Dawn are returned. Matters are coming to a head. I hope we can count on you.
My regards to Grandfather. I am ready. Let us pay a visit to the Council of the Alliance leadership.
Relay all available forces. I want them ready to move upon my word. And relay to slaves from the order to sail. That is all. The maelstrom stands ready. What are the flames? Right as we're like to be. I need to only give the word to Rolly. Has there been no word from Ishgard? None. The dragons have got their tons. Silent to the last. I was unwise to hope for better. What would stir the Archbishop to open his holy mouth if not this? And he claims the fury of for this god. 'Tis bad company. Hi! The Holy See has made its choice. We will proceed without its cooperation. I might not be able to get to as far as I would like to hope, but we shall see. I believe we are all acquired with the terms of Black Wolf's ultimatum. We must agree upon a course of action, not less than the fate of Eorzea hangs upon the decision of this council. Bowser claims to wield the power of us to smite primals. Should we yield to him, he pledged to rid of the realm of its false gods, yet offer resistance, and he swears that we shall share the primal's fate. Pardon me my bluntness, but I like not these choices. This is too great a decision for any one of our nations to make alone. Choice we surrender or resistance. We must answer as one. For if but one surrenders, the rest shall surely fall. Let us pray for the wisdom to do right by all our peoples. Uh-oh. Backyard's plight troubles us all, yet we cannot allow anything to come between us and our goal. So long as the ultimate weapon exists, Eorzea will never know peace. Let us go to the Alliance leader, Xande, and help them make the right decision. Level up! Grim Titan Xande, it seems the word of ultimate weapon's existence has already reached the Alliance leaders in the form of an ultimatum. They have gathered the fragment chamber and are deliberating their answer even as we speak. Bellegarde as they are, I fear they may well elect to lay low their arms in the belief that surrender will spare their people untold suffering. Yet nothing could be further from the truth. That which the Black Wolf offers will doom Eorzea, not deliver it. And the leaders must be made aware of this. Let's hurry to them at it and ensure that do not act in ignorance of the consequences. Let me down! Let me down!
place is so fucking confusing. Hey Bartholomew, it's been a while. Council of the Alliance leaders is proceeding in process in the fragrant chamber. Must ask you to step away from the door, sir. Sorry, you're here on behalf of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. 1,000 pardons, my lord. Of course you may enter. I feel like this thing should be voiced, but it's not going to be.
We keep treading the same ground.
Nope, it is. Sweet.
Van Belsar's demands are clear.
Alas, our minds are not.
I've never been one to shy from a fight, but if this weapon of theirs can do all they claim...
It has been 5 years since the calamity, and our people have scarce begun to rebuild their lives. Can we now, in good conscience, call upon them to risk what little they have left? I would spare them the pain of further conflict. Conflict, I say, though that would imply forces set in opposition. If the combined might of 3 primals could not stay Garlemald's new terror, what meaningful resistance can we offer? We who struggle to quell the foes who rise up within our own borders.
Long have we fought the primals, but to what end? We strike them down at no small cost, only for them to rise again and again. Are we to play this profitless game for the rest of days? I, for one, grow tired of it. Mistake me not. I do not propose to trade one tyranny for another. I love liberty. But conciliation need not mean oppression.
By the 12. Though neither of you cried surrender, your every word betokened it. Not that I deny there is truth in what you say, nor can I rightly claim that Ul'dah is ready to fight. Refugees flood our gates, and beastmen swarm our land, while the great and the good do nothing. My flames struggle to bear the burden. I put on a grand show at the Remembrance Service, made all manner of lofty promises. I've made good on not a bloody one.
Do not blame yourself, Rauban. You said only that which the people needed to hear. All present have done the same. Our citizens had become lost to hope. If our words serve to kindle it in them anew, better we speak than remain silent. Our enemy condemns us for failing our people. Yet what does he care for their well-being? While we labored to rebuild their lives, the Black Wolf built instruments of murder with which to end them.
Her Majesty speaks true. For all our failings, the people's well-being has ever been our foremost priority. While none among us ever doubted that the Empire would one day resume its war, we scarcely had means enough to solve the problems of the present.
Aye, which is why we look to others to safeguard our future. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Alas, they are gone, and the Black Wolf is at our door.
Admiral! I fear you are mistaken.
Sup, bitches?
Alphinord, Minfilia, and 7 hells. Master Garland?
7 hells! Hi, I'm here too.
And you, dear friend.
Sup?
By Ralga, you're alive. All of you.
Yeah, about that.
As we approached, I would swear I heard talk of surrender. But I know that cannot be. It is not the Eorzean way.
Hear me, my friends. Accepting the Garleans' offer to vanquish the Primals would be folly. Folly, I say. For might is not the answer to the Primal threat. Indeed, the more the Empire exerts its strength, the worse matters will become. Primals enter this world when mortals call upon them, and mortals are wont to appeal to a higher power when they are desperate. Nothing is more certain to breed desperation in the beast tribes than the Garleans' proposed solution.
The true answer lies in a lasting peace. But the Garleans only know war and conquest. Should Eorzea fall into their hands, there will be such suffering as none can imagine.
We are not blind to the many challenges that each of your nations face. Yet you must not give in.
Remember 5 years ago when you wagered all for the sake of the realm? Remember what you fought for, what you were willing to die for. Let the memories rekindle the fire in your heart, for Eorzea has need of it again.
Come what may, we Scions will never give up the fight. And so I bid you stand with us, and together we shall safeguard the future of the realm.
A great man once said that a shrewd merchant grasps not for the quick profit, but invests in the future. Wise words, eh, Ralban?
Sid,
Your words stir and shame me in equal measure. How could I contemplate surrender? I know full well that all we have, we owe to the sacrifices of those who went before us. Yet the seeming hopelessness of our plight robbed me of my insight. We Gridanians have no love for war. Yet we have still less for those who would threaten our homeland. Ever have we fought to protect those things we hold dear, and this shall never change. Gridania will go to war. We will fight the Empire for the sake of the realm and all who abide here.
Yay. Well, that ain't creepy.
At long last, I hear words worthy of a founder of the Alliance. Ralban, are we to be outdone?
I lost one homeland. The thought of losing another had blunted my resolve. But no man knows better than I that if you want aught, you'd best be ready to die for it. With great danger comes the chance for great glory and great profit. We Uldans who have turned sand into gold know this well.
Yeah. I'm here in this
How
awful
many times have we
armor.
fallen into the pit of despair, only to have you pluck us out? I've fair lost count.
I get used to it.
Reckless, the lot of you, like bloody pirates. Well, I won't waste my breath trying to talk you round. On account of being a pirate myself. And the pirate who shrinks from a challenge is no pirate at all.
Yo! Gago, gago! Dreamin', don't give it up.
Those who would
No,
pick
we're
a
dreaming.
quarrel with
Don't
us
give it up,
must
Inferior.
choose.
Dreamin', don't
Back
give it
down
up. Other
or
people
go
who are
down with
here.
all hands. Let the Garleans come. The united strength of Limsa Lominsa will be waiting for them.
If our realm is to be free of this pall of darkness, let
Pall
it
of
be by our own
darkness.
hands.
For Eotia!
Burn! Burn them to the ground!
We must needs consider how the weapon may be brought to bear against us.
The Maelstrom will secure strategic points along the coastline.
In the meantime, the flames will deploy at...
Be at ease, my friends. You have banished our doubts.
Who are you again?
Pray leave the military matters to us, and retire to the waking sands. We will send word anon.
Anon. Okay. Back to the walking sands it is then. It's raining. Alright, I probably will not be able to wrap it up. I still have there is still quite a bit of missions to do, but I could probably do some of these missions anyway. Hello.
I cannot well express my relief to think that the Alliance came so close to surrender.
Are you surprised?
But the fire in their hearts has been rekindled, and they will fight to the last.
This warmth inside. Did you feel it too, Grandfather? I would
Where's
know
your
something.
sister?
Was that your power at work earlier?
Nothing of the sort. The leaders of Eorzea
Where's your
had lost
sister,
their
man?
way. I merely helped them to find it again. Oh, hello. Yes, our party returned just a moment ago. How close are you?
Or is that her right there, probably?
It's all right, Sid.
We must needs plan our next move. Pray continue liaising with your respective nations. Sid, would you be our man in Ul'dah?
I'll be whatever and wherever you need me to be.
We haven't a moment to waste. All right, let's do this.
Thancred's fate weighs heavy on my mind. I cannot bear to think of him in thrall to an Ascian. Mayhap you know this already, but the Ascians are immortal beings without physical form. Since time immemorial, they have fanned the flames of chaos from the shadows. That they might work unseen, the Ascians entrap and possess mortal men by means of malign artifacts known as crystals of darkness. One such crystal may yet be the key to saving Thancred.
Okay.
This is a crystal of darkness.
A mere replica, created using data obtained from anomalous crystals found across Eorzea.
It comes to us courtesy of the students of Baldessian, our distant allies. Even for an Archon, Thancred's talents are exceptional. We all had complete confidence in him. It was for this reason that none among us foresaw the danger in sending him to investigate the Ascians alone.
Thancred had been striving to fill the void left by Louisoix. Yet, it was plain that he was overtaxing himself.
Yeah, he would volunteer for everything and work till he was dizzy.
And the toll taken by his exertions made him vulnerable to Ascian influence.
The crystal that binds Thancred must be somewhere on his person. If we could but destroy it, his Ascian possessor would be compelled to relinquish control over him. You have proven the stoutest of allies, standing with us through thick and thin. Yet the most perilous struggle is still to come. For the sake of the realm and Thancred, I ask that you lend us your strength once more. Thank you, from the bottom of my heart. As I am sure you are aware, the realm was saved from certain doom 5 years ago by heroes known as the Warriors of Light.
Yeah, I might have heard that story before.
What you may not be aware of is that your many feats in service to the Scions have prompted folk to make certain comparisons. I must confess, you do remind me of them.
How? No one remembers them.
Yet remember this. However glorious the past, it is the hero's lot to be judged on the deeds of the present. A new darkness threatens the realm, and the people cry out for a savior. I believe that you are he, a warrior of light, here in the present, guided by the crystal's will. Come, my friends. Let us fight to safeguard the future of our beloved Eorzea.
Oh, raw. Operation Archon. Oh, present, then let's begin. We have received the details of the impending operation. In what promises to be the largest single counter-offensive in the realm's troubling history, the Alliance will strike at every Imperial stronghold standing upon Eorzea's soil. As might be expected, the operation will be complex, but you need not commit its instructions to memories. It is enough that each man understand his part and plays it to the best of his ability. Finer instructions you will receive at each staging point. To begin, let's review the distribution of our forces. From west to east, the Maelstrom of Limsa Lominsa, the Immortal Flames of Ul'dah, and the Order of the Twin Ada of Grindania.
Next, let's examine the locations of the Imperial strongholds. Near Limsa Lominsa, we have Castrian Oceans, situated in the eastern Valley-Bond, and Castrian Mariam, which lies in the south and east in the midst of Roteon Sea. Near Ul'dah, we have Castrian Miriam, and the north, the coastal output of the case westward, which connects Castrian Miriam to the mainlands by means of Magitech transporter. Near Grindania, we have Castrian Orsian, which lies upon the eastern edge of the Twelfth Wood. And finally, in Mordalm stands Castrian Seti, a thorn in the heart of Eorzea. The forthcoming operation will see Allied forces assault each of the L formation locations with the ultimate objective of destroying the Empire's new weapon, housed within Castrian Meridemia. As one might expect of the Black Wolf's seat of power, Castrian Meridemia boasts all but impenetrable defenses. If we are to breach it, we must needs isolate it from its sister strongholds. To do otherwise would be a risk being caught twixt hammer and anvil. The operation should compose 4 distinct phases, all told. The first shall see us eliminate one of the Black Wolf's most trusted lieutenants, Rassian Averin. According to our intelligence, the Prefectures is due to visit the Imperial outpost in Cape Westwood for an inspection. When he arrives, we shall dispatch an elite adventurer unit to eliminate him. Andy, we would have you lead this assault, of course. Rathiam is a perilous field technician. Shorn in his leadership, the garrison at Castrian Ocean will be a snake without its head. Phase 2 will see us serve Castrian Meridemian's primal lines of supply. As soon as Rathalian's presence is confirmed at the coastal outpost, Nelson will lay siege to Castrian Osendens. At the very hour of the the Lominsian armada, helmed by the Admiral itself, shall move to blockade Castrian Marinium. Meanwhile, the 12s would, the Order of the Twin Adder will surround Cassium Orinson. And they will have the Sylphs to help them. Frixia has been waiting for a chance to avenge these ones. Phase 3 shall see us utilize Cassium Meldium's defenses. Forming our main thrust, the Immortal Flames will march against the stronghold with all their strength, while the enemy's eyes are thus drawn outwards. Another elite adventurer unit shall infiltrate the Castrium. Its mission, to disband this Magitech field generator which protects the Paratermium, a fortress within the fortress wherein the ultimate weapon is believed to be housed. And we would have you take command once more. Meanwhile, the Order of the Twin Adder will blockade the railway which connects Centurion and Mendermium, preventing the timely arrival of reinforcements from Mordalm. In White's precaution, the monstrous locomotive which runs back and forth between the two Castrian is conspicuous enough to transport a small army by all accounts. It is well that Guardians did not think to give it wings. Once Meridemium's defenses have been compromised, the operation will enter its 4th and final phase. This will see the Immortal Flame enter Stronghold and suppress the remnants of the enemy garrison, allowing Ande's units to pass unopposed into the Posterion, where they will locate and destroy the ultimate weapon. Ba-ba-ba! Behind this feat shall the operation be deemed a success. In addition to the Grand Companies, we can count upon the support of a variety of other parties, from the parts of Limsa Lominsa to the Monterreys of Ul'dah. In all, the operation involved no fewer than 12 major factions. Legend holds that the Archons were 12 in 1 and 1 in 12. It is for this reason that our grand endeavor has been dubbed Operation Archon. Countless free companies have been also pledged their swords, and more join us by the day. At long last, all the arrows is rising as one. As before, we saw and shall work in concert with the grand companies. Yada, Pavio, Yastola, pay accompany your respective organizations on their missions. Urigira, I would have you represent us in Ul'dah. Reassure the Francis that they have made a sound investment. When that's done, pray return here and aid the coordination of our forces. Kataru, please assist Oregon in any way you are able. And ensure that everyone is kept abreast by the latest developments. I love her. Amphibious Sid and I shall accompany the main host in an adversary capacity. We'll be on task to analyze intelligence as it comes into our possession, and make the necessary recommendations to command. As Alphamine mentioned, you are to lead an elite unit of adventurers whose task will be to see each of Operation Arakon's main objectives fulfilled. Yours is the most important role of all, and like to be the most dangerous. Pray choose your party well, and stay not in your preparation. The battle for the future of the realm is about to begin. Together, let us show the Black Wolf the power of the united Eorzea. Pray report to the important flames encompass situation in the north of here when you are ready to be briefed on your first mission. Okay. Not stress is enough, but please be careful. May you walk in the light of the crystal. You know what? I think I'm just happy that none of you has all been sussed. Like, you guys haven't been suspected. Wait, hold on. Where am I currently? North of here, so I am like... Oh, is it literally just like outside of here? Because I don't want to like transport somewhere that's way further away. Actually, I think that is the case. I think this is literally just north of here, so. Alright, I'll probably do this mission and then I'll probably end the stream. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where this takes me. Because obviously I am making up for the time that I wasted. Having to deal with that bullshit with my internet. You're welcome, Andy Dole of the Scions. As communications officers, it falls to me to issue your orders and provide guidance to forthcoming missions. First mission, infiltrate the Imperial outpost at Cape Westward and eliminate Prefecture's resident as Averin. All participating units are now in position and awaiting arrival. Please proceed to the staging point and report to Lieutenant Albert. This is but the first step to bid our purge of the realm of the Garlean menace. I shall pray for your success. Bolted buggies. Holy fucking shit. Calm the fuck down. It's not worth it. Andy Dole, the fearsome adventurer who's the lead the assault. I've been expecting you. Our Maelstrom friends report that Raudal Averin departed Cassium Ozons a bell ago. Sure enough, a convoy of Imperial airships landed here just now. Likely to decide that our target was aboard one of the vessels. Dispatch scouts to verify his presence before we strike. And to all units, requesting status reports. This is not level 1. Target has not been sighted. It's Altion 2. Likewise, target has not been sighted. Down 3 here. We got nothing for ye neither. Sounds informed. Nothing report as of. Wait, describe various messages. Target sighted. I say again, target sighted. Understood. Hold your positions. Attention all units. This is Lieutenant Albert Carter. First step of Operation Archon begins with us. Should we falter here, all hopes of victory will be lost. This is no small burden, but now that I believe in all of you. So believe in yourselves, and together we will blaze a path for our brothers and sisters of the Alliance to follow. We will create multiple diversions and disperse the enemy garrison. That should give your people a chance to breach the defenses. Go now, and bring us Rathion's head. May Regalia grant you strength. Commence diversionary maneuvers. So is this going to be a duty? Or is this going to be just a straight up? You guys are doing a shit job of being diversions, you know. God fucking damn it, you all fucking suck! You guys suck as a diversion, you know. All suck as a diversion. And the fact that there was none. This is a duty, god damn it. Oh wow, I need 2 healers, 2 of shields, and 4 of them. God damn. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna hold off on this for now, guys. I will do this in the next stream because it's way too much right now. Like, I've already done a lot of stuff, so I'm just gonna go off and probably maybe I'll do some missions off screen and such. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this stream, guys. I thought we'd finish this, but maybe not. We might be able to wrap it up in the next stream, but even then, that's a bit tricky. But who knows? But anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching this stream. Whether you watch it live or archived here on YouTube, I hope you guys had a blast because I enjoyed playing this game for you guys and such. So yeah, let me know. I guess I could always, you know, just do the duty from here. I don't need to do it anywhere else or from anywhere else. I could just do it, you know, at in anywhere. So I don't have to be at that location. But yeah, we'll see. I'll probably get closer to level 50. I might get past level 50. I don't know. There's a lot of these side quests I would like to do. I definitely want to be done of the wood. So yeah, but anyway, thank you all again for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys on Wednesday for another stream of Final Fantasy 14. Bye bye.